Okay, so I've seen a lot of people do top 10 figures of 2020 and just kind of bored at home, so I figured I'd do the same. I don't think I have a particular order for mine, but I just want to put out, my top figures of the year. I don't even know that I have 10. I think I have more like 13, so 14, maybe we'll see. But I'm going to start with WWE Elite. I don't know what number specifically because I'm not that crazy, but you guys can say something if you want in the comments or whatever. But I'm going to start with, I think it's SummerSlam, AJ Styles. I know there's tons of AJ Styles around, and there's a lot of people who collect him. I don't really do too much collecting of AJ Styles, but this one right here in particular, I just really liked. He just the outfit he's wearing, the gear that he's in, super cool. I like the red and black. I like that you can take the t-shirt off and wear just the vest or wear just the t-shirt. It's just pretty cool. I like the small detail that Mattel put into the hands, the gloves. Comes with an extra set of gloves. Phenomenal one on the back. It's pretty dope. So yeah, that'd be my first figure that I would like to recognize for 2020. Next one is probably one of my favorites for posability. I think just the things you can do with him. This was a Legends release. Again, I'm not too big on the series. I just see a figure I like, I buy it. And that would be the bad guy, Razor Ramon, in the blue. Says bad guy on the back. We got a similar figure in his defining moments. Got him in the purple. Pretty much looks the same, but I don't know. There's just something about this one right here. Just the way he stands that make me really enjoy having this figure. So he's there. That's another one of my guys to mention for this year in my top figs. Those two so far. It's really solid figures. I know some of the Razor Ramon's released with the chain outside of his hair and some over. I don't really know what the difference was, but that's dope. I really like it. My next figure. Now in this countdown, a couple of them are going to be 2-packs. So that being said, I'm pretty sure some of you guys could, just imagine who I'm talking about. I really like the Rowdy Piper Mr. T 2-pack, but it's, believe it or not on this countdown. But for this one is the D-Generation X China, first time in the line, Triple H Elite. I still kind of want to open this. I know some people said not to open it. Some people told me that it'd be better if I kept it mock. But I don't know, just the China first of all, and then the belts that we get with her are dope. I am really digging that Triple H though, believe it or not. He's probably my favorite in the pack. Those DX the hands right there, you can pose in the little socket. Just awesome. So that's kind of, I know 2 figures, but for me that's in one. Could be cheating. I don't really care. It's my video. I'm just joking. Don't get mad at me. The next figure is also figures. They would have been dope in a 2-pack, but they came individually wrapped, and these are just 2 figures that I could absolutely not live without. I believe These are figures that should be in every collection for every wrestling fan. Move these guys out of the way really quick. Put them there. And that is the Ray Phoenix AEW Unrivaled collection. You can see that. Just amazing, the paint deco on the tattoos. Put him back there. And obviously, if I'm talking twos, we got to go with Pentagon Jr. I think the better of the two in this series. Actually, I think probably the best figure in this series. This is Series 2 AEW Unrivaled. Must have, I think, for anyone that enjoys collecting wrestling figures. So far we have the SummerSlam, AJ, the Legends, Bad Guy, the 2-pack China and Triple H. We got the Lucha Brothers right there. Next one is another one of my favorites. I got this one for Christmas. It was pretty cool. I had been looking for this guy all over the place. And this one is from the Legends Series 8. And I know that only because it says so on the box. But that is this guy right here. The Ultimate Warrior in his final incarnation, if you will. So last time we seen him, I believe it was on Raw. Go ahead and correct me in the comments. I don't mind being corrected. But yeah, man, this is just so dope. I've seen people open it up and put the little mask on them and stuff. It's just really, really cool. It's a cool figure. One that I think every wrestling fan would love to have in their collection. I don't even, that's one. Counting those, yeah, whatever. I'm just saying my favorite figures of 2020. Next would have to be this guy right here. I know they released an Ultimate Edition, and the Ultimate Edition is dope. But this was the first incarnation of the Fiend that we got. Just so cool, man. I don't know, I just really like it. I know some people complained about the face and it not being spot on, so I don't really know. I just think it's a dope figure. Actually, he's one of the only figures that is displayed on my house. For Christmas, people have Elf on a shelf. I had Fiend on a shelf. So he is there. And of course, just because of how I am, I don't have him alone. I had him with this guy on the shelf. Here we go, Bray. Trying to focus that camera. Got Bray there. I put the hurt heel hands on. See that? And I have him on the shelf just kind of sitting together. These two guys. He's the basic. I like the basic better than the elite version, the ringside exclusive one. I know with the ringside you got all the puppets and stuff, but I don't know, I just kind of like that one better. Next figure on my list is one that was pretty cool. At first it was really hard to find for me, and then my cousin found one for me at FigureBoyds, and I picked it up and opened that thing because it was just too cool to leave in the box. And that's the Undertaker, his 30 years retirement figure, pretty much. It's pretty cool. The head sculpt on it's a new one. So dope. I'm a huge Taker collector, so that guy for sure is in the collection. And I know some people say you know, part of the figure and its mystique was the box that it came in. So another one of my cousins picked one up for me again. I like to collect loose and mint on card, so there's that guy. There's the box that it came in. It's just so dope. So, you know, the box, the mock one stays with me as well. Yeah, next figure, I think we all kind of waited years for. We had our Jax versions, and me personally, I made some custom figures. But when this guy came out, oh man, I went and pre-ordered it right away. I ordered it with the protective case. And of course, I ordered more than one. So it's this guy right here. You already know. He's going to be in the list. It's the Ultimate Edition Hollywood Hulk Hogan. There we go. Just beautiful figure. All the way around the decal on the boots. Came with so many accessories. In fact, so much that I made some custom figures with the accessories. And of course, I said that I bought a protective case for it. And, you know, then you see the loose figure. So this is what I got the protective case for, so that I can have one loose and one mock, because it's just that cool. So yeah, that's that one. This is another, the next one on my list is a 2-pack again. This is a 2-pack that I think should be in every freaking buddy's collection, because this one's just so freaking dope. I will not open this one. I love to open, but I also leave some in on card. And this one is one that I've just decided it is too cool to open up. So this one will not be open, and that is the Blood Brothers 2-pack. I mean, just look at it. Ridiculous. Ridiculous how cool that thing is. It's a ringside exclusive. See that there? And I don't know if you saw this match or not, but if you didn't, I highly recommend it. It just reminded me of old Dusty Rhodes, and now I'm waiting for the new Dusty figure to come out to keep one mock, because I opened the rest of mine. Probably shouldn't. I think I even sold off a couple of them, because I end up doing that sometimes. But anyways, that is the collection right there. And that's probably more figures than I said I was going to. I lost count. But anyways, I still got a couple more. I will go next with Kenny Omega. This is a guy that I didn't know too much about, believe it or not. So you go ahead, you can hate on me and say whatever you want to say, because I know he made a really, really big name for himself in New Japan and stuff like that. But I'm just such a WWE loyal guy, and I know, go ahead, hate on me if you want, but I just grew up that way. I was in a product of the 80s, so I have all my Aljans and Hasbros, and I have some Remcos and yada, yada, yada. And this just kind of revived my game, I think, for many of us. But if you can relate with me, if you like wrestling, if you just admire the sport of wrestling, this is just an amazing wrestler, period. Kenny Omega. And he's my favorite right now. So even though I didn't pay him much attention in the past, he for sure got my attention. Yeah, and then I got him like this because he's the current reigning AEW champ. So that's cool. A cool fig. Again, if you are a wrestling fan, you have to admire this guy's work. He's just so good at what he does. He's the current champ. Put him there next to those greats, because he's one of them. Next one is a guy that I watched in WWE, watched him evolve. And when he left WWE, I was upset because, like I said, I'm a WWE loyalist. At least I was. I'm not going to lie. AEW's, it's got my eye, and then even other promotions like Ring of Honor and Impact Wrestling and just some of the stuff that they've been doing. I don't know. I think I will credit Brian Myers and Matt Cardona for some of it. But anyways, this character came out, and at first I rolled my eyes when I seen it, and then I think I just fell in love all over again. And that's this guy, Mox, the guy who I took the title off of to put it on Omega. Just an amazing figure again. I know people talk about the head sculpt, and I've never really seen anyone zoom in on it, so I'm going to get close up in on it. It's just pretty cool. He's got that little I don't give a crap look on his face. He's got that scar on his forehead. He's got a little tattoo right... Ooh. Let me see if I can get that focused on for you. There we go. Oh, anyway, he's got that tattoo. Most of us didn't know he had. He's got so much deco on the pants. Even look down, you see the gold. Just such a cool figure. And, of course, that's what he looks like in package. You gotta get a mock. At least I do. If you don't, you're lucky. I just have OCD and I had to have them both loose and mock. I'm gonna put them here. Hope you don't mind sharing the spotlight. But yeah, that's also an amazing figure. Two more. So hold on. I hope you're still watching. This one got ordered from Ringside Exclusives during the Cyber Monday. I just had to have it. I absolutely had to have it. I have old school ones. I'm not really a collector of this guy. I have like probably one or two more of his elites. But I have all of his like BCA figures and stuff like that. But anyways, without further ado, here he is. Look at that. It's a sexy boy himself, Mr. Shawn Michaels. The HBK. I don't know why. I just absolutely had to have this figure. It reminded me of the Hasbro figure that I got as a kid many years ago. And I just thought it'd be perfect. This is the Hasbro I'm talking about. See that guy? He's just so cool. And this is that elite version. And it just caught my eye. And I had to have it. It's the both of them. I don't know, I just had to have it. It's probably my favorite Shawn Michaels figure. Because like I said, I don't really collect Shawn Michaels, but I had to have that one. I should say I don't collect his elite figures. For some reason, I don't know. I just don't. I'm really particular. Last but not least, I think this is probably the best figure. Again, like I said, I don't have a particular order, but this is probably my favorite figure of this particular wrestler. Again, he's another guy that I absolutely loved in WCW. He was like my favorite dude in WCW, believe it or not. Outside of the NWO stuff, because I'm a huge NWO guy. But this was my favorite in WCW. Then when he came over to WWE/F, whatever it was, at the time, I think it was still F. Yeah, and when he went on to AEW, I rolled my eyes, that type of thing, and then they gave him the title, and I was like, wow. But I forgot how much I loved this dude. And again, go ahead, comment if you want. Don't hate on me too much, but just this figure was so dope. I'll let you look at it. This is an Unrivaled Series 1. And that is La Champion. The Lionheart Chris Jericho. That's when I fell in love with the dude. Like, man, that dude is sick. And then Y2J when he came to WWE. I'll never forget with his hair kind of half up, half down, in his silver shirt. I just, like I said, I just followed the dude, and then I kind of stopped watching wrestling, period. But yeah, this new wave of these toys are just, they've been ridiculous, and they're not toys, they're action figures. They've just been ridiculous, so it kind of just got me back in to just in love with these figures and wrestling again. Like, I'm just in love with them, loving it. So anyways, thanks for watching. This has been my top, I don't know, I would say 10, but it's probably like 13 and more. But it's been 2020 has been a crazy year, and I don't know what you've done or what you've been using to kind of cope and get through, but this has been my way around the crazy year. So thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do for more content. See you later.